or not really. It doesn't really work like that. All right. Listen, I had some time to do some more stuff. I did some more stuff last night. We're gonna carry on with Medieval Land because yesterday for me was fun. I'm sure you guys thought that it was dog shit and it was boring, but what can I say? I have a new obsession, and this is it. This is the one. Crusader Kingsland. Yeah, I know. So we did. What did we do yesterday? We worked on the mill. We did the mill. We finished the stables, and we made the marketplace. And then the other things that we wanted were a blacksmith, which I've done, and we wanted an inn as well, which I've done. I've done the blacksmith and the inn, so we can look at those in a minute. And then we need to think about having a garden. We want to have like a garden, and then we want it to like narrow down into like a really like densely packed sort of like fantasy medieval, almost like a town sort of thing. And that's going to lead you up to sort of like another sort of circle like this, with maybe like a pond in the middle, or some sort of like amphitheater with some like statues or something like that. It's gonna spoke off to connect to Wild West Land, and then the other part of Jeff's Cove, and then potentially Sci-Fi Land as well. And then it's gonna go straight up a hill to a big castle. We're gonna make a castle at some point. That's gonna be quite the undertaking, though, right? No? So dense. So dense. At the old grain mill. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've progressed a lot over the last few days. Yeah, we've added a lot of stuff. There's a lot of like stuff that's been like put in as a placeholder. There's a lot of stuff that's like half done and whatever, but anyway. Okay, so this is what we have. So this is the stuff we did yesterday. We did the Ye Old Market, which features a staff member speaking to a post almost all the time. So we did the market. It turned out pretty good. It looks nice. I like it. It's just a small little market building, but it looks pretty medieval, I guess. We did the stables yesterday as well. Ye Old Stables, which looks great too. I think that was everybody's favorite. I think everybody liked the stables the best. I mean, it looks pretty good, and it has an animatronic looking for something in a haystack. We did the mill as well with the windmill. So whatever happens in a windmill happens here, and then some other stuff happens in these other little buildings. This is Ye Old Grain Mill. We have to like fix some of this too, because the path is sort of moved on a little bit. So now we have like, what is this tree? Why is this tree here? Okay, that's better. All right, and then we have a little blacksmith with a toilet. There's finally a toilet in Medieval Land, okay? Look, it's just a small little blacksmith. Holy crap, there's not like an oven or a furnace, so I had to make one. Which, I don't know, turned out not great, but it's the best I could do. Anyway, I managed to make this little arch thing out of skulls. It's all skulls turned around so that you can't see the faces, and it's a little arch. And then there's a fire inside, burning bright and hot, and a whole bunch of tools and some coal and stuff. Luckily, there's an anvil in the game. It's not the greatest anvil. I think it's meant to be like a statue or something, but it does the job. And then I made like a table with some ropes, and I put some shields and some swords and barrels and buckets and stuff all over the place, and a chimney with smoke coming out of it. Yeah, a skull forge. Come on, this is amazing. Thanks, Law Runs. Thanks. I don't know. I think it looks like a little bit messy, but like I said, there's not like an asset for it, so I had to make it out of like bits and pieces. I even connected the chimney up to it and stuff too. So it still needs a little bit of detailing, and the word blacksmith is too long to put Ye Old Blacksmith. I mean, unless I go like, hang on a second, I got an idea. Look, if I take this, right, and I move this over, right, and then I put Ye, whoa, and then I put Ye Oldie Blacksmith. It kind of works, right? But I mean, it looks pretty dumb too. Okay, so that's the blacksmith. And like I said, there's a toilet on the side. So now there's at least a toilet. It's mainly for this like entrance area. Oh yeah, and look, I made like this little sort of like village farmers market sort of thing. Look, see, there's like cheese and pumpkins on sale, and there's some flowers and stuff, and there's the village well and a bunch of barrels, and then look, a witch. It's like a hanging post. It's like at the center of the village, you know? So like if they identify that somebody's a witch, they can kill them there, right? Yeah? Mr. Ideas is smashing Jeffland? Yes. Thanks. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so now there's a skeleton inside a cage in the middle of the village. I think we need to like get some trees and stuff in as well. Oh, and here's the tavern. Wow, look at this. The Worried Pig. I couldn't think of a better name. But this is the tavern. Look, it's like a bit of an L shape. Look, I added all of the detailing to it. There's a whole bunch of barrels and stuff. There's like a balcony. Sadly, I can't fit like picnic tables and stuff up here, which would have been great. It would have been nice to have like picnic tables and chairs and stuff up there, but they want to snap to the path. I think it's at a height where we could potentially get a path coming up and through it, but it'll look super messy. So we might just leave it like with nothing for now. And then maybe in like a couple of patches or DLCs, there'll be picnic tables that you can place not on the paths. No? Yeah? The toilet is actually a staff building. Oh, fuck, you know what? It is a staff building. You're right, it is a staff building. It's a staff building. We still don't have a toilet in Medieval Land. I lied. Ah, shit. Well, anyway, there'll be places to put a toilet fairly soon, I think. So yeah, so what do you think? Is that okay? Is the tavern good? Look, I custom made these little window things at the top. They look pretty nice too. I used like deck windows and then these like fantasy whatever you call them. They're like these little things are meant to go like over a shop or something like that. No? Did I listen to the medieval Jeffland theme yet? No, I didn't yet, actually. No, I didn't. Put toilet in dragon poop. Okay, I'll put a toilet in dragon poop. No career anymore? No. We switched over to sandbox because I was having frame rate issues. Because we had like 4,200 people in the park, and it was just, my frames were just dropping and dropping and dropping. So what we've done is we've limited the guests in the park to 2,000, which improves my frame rate big time. But then we would have started losing money, so we just switched over to sandbox. Because we had like 400 grand saved up, and it was just, the challenge mode thing was like, I think we made money, so like, it would have been fine. But the thing is, my computer wouldn't be able to cope with like all the people. See, like now my frame rate is still not great, but it's much better. It's much better than it was. And if you like watch somebody walk through now, the frame rate is a lot better. Let's see, hang on a second. We'll go to this guest camera. Yeah, so like even when you were watching somebody walk, the frames were like noticeably quite bad. But now with 2,000 guests, it's like a lot better. So there. So that's what I've done. I haven't done any detailing like around this building. I don't even know if this building is gonna go here, but I think it looks great. I think it looks really good. It took a long time to do. It's probably the most complicated building I've built. In terms of like the fact that it's not just a box, you know, comes out a bit and stuff, and then I put like this decking stuff down here, and I didn't line up the decking with this. So there's still like a couple of little things to do, but there you go. It's an inn. Again, I don't know where to put it though. No. I love his park, but always warn him he places way more items than any normal person does. Yeah, I do. I place a lot of items, it's true. I love all the little like decorations and stuff in this game. They're great. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna have like this bit is sort of like a more open bit, and I think we could go paths, flagstone path. Actually, select grid. Okay, we'll have it come up like maybe one more, and then I think we're gonna like narrow it out, and then have like a straight line through. But then we're gonna make like a dense sort of medieval town. We're gonna try to get like little like walkways that go over top of the path and stuff like that, and just make it have like little flags and streamers like going across, so that it's like really packed in. There'll be lots of buildings. I don't know if we'll bother putting shops and stuff because it might get too busy. But we could have stuff like around the back maybe, so like it can loop in and around the back. And then we're gonna come all the way up here, right? So it'll be about, I think we want to make it about this big. Maybe like a little bit bigger. It's going to be quite the undertaking, but I think it's going to look pretty spiffy when it's done. And then we have to make sure that we have enough space for this castle too, right? So width 10, and we want the angle snap. So if we go like this. Nice. Okay, and then we start curving up and in. I think with angle snap you can sort of do this, right? We want like another circle here. Is it even? It is even. Okay. I mean, it's good enough, right? It's like a little bit jaggedy though. Okay, maybe I need to learn how to do like a proper circle. How do I do a perfect circle? Or can you not do one? Is it impossible to do one? Do I have to do like a cross first and then do the circle around it? Is that the way to do it? I feel like if I just move it in like once every time, I can't go wrong. Oh, that's better. I almost did 2 there. Oh, boys, that's better, isn't it? Got it. Okay, good. That works. All right, so we're gonna have like I said, this is gonna be like kind of a, I don't know, maybe we could have like another path, like an inner path, so we can have like little like outside bits like of like, you know, garden or whatever, leading into like, I don't know, like it maybe like a big fountain or something. And then this will spoke off, right? So you'll have like a path here that takes you into Western Land. You have a path here that takes you into Jeff's Cove, and then, you know, Sci-Fi Land or something that's going to be up here. And then Medieval Land is just sort of going to go out like this, and then we're going to have like this big castle. The big castle is what we're going to lead up to, sort of thing, right? And we're going to put it on a hill. So something like that. Right? Good? No? You could use those shaped hedges in there maybe. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool actually. I think what we want to do is we want to go like, we want it to be, oh my god. Will this work? I mean, if this works. I screwed it up. Hang on. So from here, I go down 1. Oh god. No, I screwed it up again. Oh, you gotta be so careful. Okay, so down 1. Stay on target. Oh, it's... Oh, it's so sensitive. I messed it up again. Hang on a sec. I can do this. I know it. I know I can do this. Okay, this bit's straight. And then... One. Don't worry, I got it this time. I'm super confident. Oh. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Got it. Okay, so we can have like a semicircle garden around it. We could fill it with like topiaries and stuff like that, right? It's so beautiful. Thanks. Thanks. Holy crap. It was hard to do, but it was worth it. And then do we want to have like an even smaller one inside? 4? I don't know if my heart can handle this. It went wrong somewhere. It went wrong somewhere. I think somewhere along the line we did like one too many. We might have done one too many. Okay, hang on a second. So it's got to go straight here and then up one. We'll try it from this side instead. My trick isn't working anymore. It's totally symmetrical on either side, isn't it? Yeah, it is. What the fuck? We might need to, like, tighten the bolts a bit here. Hang on a sec. Hang on 1 second. No. Okay. Perfect. Oh no. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this bit in the middle. Maybe we don't need another bit in the middle. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can like square it off in the middle for the fountain. Because the fountain is probably gonna be a big square, I would have thought, right? So if we go like all the way through like this on this narrow path, right? And then we say around here. We could even have 2 fountains. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. It may be that we just put like, maybe we just do this. Maybe this becomes like our topiary garden all around with like some fountains in the middle and stuff. And then people can actually walk around through it if they want to too. We could put benches and shit in here too. I mean, bearing in mind, there's gonna be a big like lead up. Okay, there's gonna be a huge lead up of like medieval sort of densely packed in buildings, and then potentially going around the edge here too, right? So we could either have it where there's fountains in the middle, or we can make like a town square with like some fountains in the middle. Actually, that would be good. Like filling in this whole thing with path here would be great. And then we could put like fountains, some trees, some little like market stalls and stuff like that. We could have like a big town market instead. No? Maybe? You'd love to see me make a hedge mage. A hedge maze. Well, I think we're gonna sort of make it's not gonna be a maze, but it's gonna look like a hedge maze, but it's not actually gonna be a maze. Okay, so for somebody visiting Jeffland, they come into welcome to Castle Jeff. They walk into Castle Jeff, and they're greeted with like these sort of like you know, like rural medieval buildings, stuff that you'd find like outside of town, and then it gets more and more dense, and then you get in here and it's like, wow, holy sheboygan, I can't believe this densely packed town. I just don't know if this is gonna look a bit crazy, like so packed together. And also, depending what's down here, we also have to add some rides. I think there's a spot for a ride like here. So maybe we can add our first ride to Medieval Town. If only there was some sort of like ride where it was like riding around in a field being pulled by a horse in a hay cart. That would be perfect. Is there a ride like that? Are we going to have an inner wall? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Make sure you can actually see the castle over all the buildings in Jefftown. Well, the idea is to make the castle very big. So you're going to have like this view of this enormous castle from here. The buildings are going to be about this high, like leading up and around here. And then the castle's going to be up on a hill. So you shouldn't have a problem seeing it. I wouldn't have thought. But then you never know, right? A dragon coaster? Call, what, maybe some sort of dragon roller coaster. I mean, a dragon roller coaster could work, actually. I wouldn't want it to be, like, too big, though. Blueprint. Flight of the Dragon.
Hey Sips, Nito here again. What's up, man? I stayed up late playing video games. I like it when you're online when I'm awake. Cheers, buddy. I'm very close to Canada, you're home. Anyway, keep it going, smile.
Flight of the Dragon. Hey, Mr. Incognito-ish. Thanks so much for the 20 bucks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. You like it when I'm online when you're awake? Thanks, man. And also, you live very close to Canada. My home. I know. I haven't been back to my home in quite some time. It's been a little while. I should probably go back at some point. This seems oriental. It does seem very oriental. I imagine that the train is styled oriental as well. What's Cortez? This is like an even bigger ticket. Oh, I see. Hey, look at this. Fuck, that building is fantastic. Look at it. It's got like coffins and stuff out. So you go up, and then you go backwards through the loops, and up again. And then backwards, and then forwards through the loops. That's kind of cool. That would make me very, very sick. That's a pretty neat ride, though. Cortez. What else is there? Mousy Antics? This could work. What's Mousy Antics? Oh, I see. It's like... This could fit, like, in the sort of medieval fantasy land, right? Look, there's a big bit of cheese in the middle. With all the little flags and stuff. Look, this is perfect. This is just what we need. Mousy Antics. So we'll hide the rides, like, behind the scenery. We'll make people go through the scenery as part of the queue. And then it won't affect, like, the whole medieval village and city experience, right? Pink and Cheese screams medieval fantasy. I know, doesn't it just? God, it's crazy. What about this? Harbinger. This looks like it's like a medieval type roller coaster. It's absolutely enormous, though. It could be like the big ticket that we need in here. It's a pretty big one. Grendel looks like it's a castle theme as well. That's kind of cool. Look at that. It's got like some towers and stuff. I guess if you wanted to, you could like build it up to be more towery, maybe. G-Lock Frenzy. God, we got a whole bunch of roller coasters here now that we're in sandbox mode. Serpentine. Steel Vengeance from Cedar Point. Serpentine. I don't know what that is. The Spire of Shock. Oh, this is that other thing, isn't it? We rode that before, didn't we? The Hunt. There's the Acropolis, which is like the adventure boat log thing. Wood Falls, which is a huge Wrangler. What's Wrangler? Oh my god, look at this thing. Wow, I would never go on this either. That would make me really sick. Okay, track rides. We have Crank Start, which is I guess it's like a. Oh no, it's not. It's not a racing. It's like a scenic. It's like a scenic drive through. Okay. Yeah, no, this looks great. Oh, look at that fountain. Look at all these fountains. They look pretty good. I mean, this fits a little bit better, but it's way too big. Ring Racers is a go-kart track. It's gotta be. Yeah, it is. Steam? What the hell is Steam? Oh, okay, I see. It's like a little, like, track ride. The Jailer's Den and the Witch's Haunt are, like, the spooky ones. Tricky Plays Games. Princess Emily's Castle Carts. Oh, yeah, we looked at that before, too, didn't we? Okay, and then rides. What do we actually have for rides? We have the Elixir Machine. Oh, look, the Elixir Machine. Fuck, I don't know about you guys, but I don't even feel like placing any rides. Like, I just want to make buildings. What is this thing? That is mental. Collider is like probably a sci-fi one. We probably want to save that for sci-fi land. We have Magic Twirl, which is has a definite fantasy theme. Where the hell are we gonna put these rides? We're gonna have to put them like, we're gonna have to put a ride like back here if we're even gonna have one. Which means it's gonna have a big queue, and then we're gonna have to probably run the queue through like one of these buildings, so that we maintain our the integrity of the land, right? That, please. Huge boobs. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, is anyone gonna ride this thing? It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's out in the middle of actual nowhere, but whatever. Okay, fine. All right. We can put a queue here then. We're gonna put a queue through this building. We don't even need to change how this building looks or anything, and then the exit can just come down here. And then we have some more place to do like some detailing and stuff, right? Open this ride. Let's test it. What are we gonna call this? Magic Twirl. Jeff's Magical Twirl. Nice. Oh, look at this. That is a special ride. Okay, great. So that'll all be going on in the back there. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to move... Oh, some of the scenery is part of this and some of it isn't. Okay, hold up then. Okay, some of this stuff will just move. Got it. At the old grain mill. Okay, and then this queue can just go like through here, right? So we can go, we need to add the entrance here. Place the entrance. Place the entrance like here, so you can walk behind these buildings and stuff too. Look, guys, it's happening. Look, there's gonna be opportunities to see the backs of these buildings. Can you believe it? That's crazy. That's nuts. Okay, and then this queue is just gonna have What are we gonna... What style are we gonna make it? Stone slab? That looks gross. I guess we just go for, like, wood. Oh my god. Oh fuck, I didn't put the railings on either. Hang on a sec. There's gotta be a better way of doing this, right? Paths. Queue. Railing on ground queue. I feel like the angle snap is not helping out much here. At the old grain mill. Oh, fuck me, that looks kind of great, actually. So now we just have this queue snaking in underneath this building, which should make the ride queue have 100% scenery rating because of all the crap that we put there. Change the ride. No one knows where it goes. We'll put a little sign out here. Magical twirl. Okay, good. So paths, we want to have this path that leads back out to here, right? This we could probably go for the angle snap one. Okay, great. So we can put like a tree here and like some other detailing and stuff. And then when you're going through here, you can see like Frodo's magical elixir, and you know, you feel like you're at the old grain mill. And we just need to make like a little sign here that says that there's a ride. Excitement, fear, and nausea. Jeff's magical twirl. $4.50. Sure. Let's open it for business. Look, we might actually get some customers for this new ride that we've added. Alright, so that's just
How many sheep would a Welshman shag if a Welshman could shag sheep? None, 'cause they are all mine, bitch. Loving the stream sips.
Oh, thanks so much, bitch. I appreciate it. Thanks, 163 Grumpy Bear. Thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Okay, this works good, because look, then we can have like another tree back here too. Which means that we're going to have to add some scenery back here as well to make it look more complete, right? This building has some issues as well. It's got this ledge at the back with like nothing on it. Well, you could just put some barrels and crap back here though, I think. Alright, let's edit this building then. Go into scenery and add a bunch of barrels. Because why not, right? That's always fun. To just put a lot of random barrels in. Just to busy it up a little bit. It just looks a little bit busier and therefore more fun. Can we put crates in? Or do crates not really work in the medieval setting? I haven't put a single crate down yet because I was worried. I thought, you know, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. But it could be right.
Sips, born
Yeah.
and raised Jersey, been here. Thanks for being the only exciting thing that ever happened on the island.
What are
Surely
you talking
Jeffland
about?
needs a Jersey dairy milking experience.
I
with
tell you know
teats
what?
and everything.
You
Much
say
love,
that.
less than 3.
Did you go to? Okay, listen, Ex Machina. Thanks for the $20. I appreciate it. Also, there was like a potato festival. did you go to the potato packing plant? It's fucking incredible. And after we were done at the potato packing plant, all I could think about was how much I want to go to Jersey Dairy and see their milk making plant thing. Fuck me, that would be great. Do you know if it ever opens? I want to go. I also want to take my kids. My kids want to go too. They want to see what it's all about. They want to see how the milk is put into the carton and stuff. I think that would just be wild. Let me know if you know, okay? No? We demand crates. Crates. You demand crates. You can't handle the crates. What about another wagon full of pumpkins? That's always a fan favorite too, isn't it? Cart. We could have like a farmer's cart filled with skulls. Would you like that? That's another thing that we could add. That's another thing that fits into a cart. What about just like a ton of skulls? Or like rocks? Oh shit, what about a cart full of rocks? That would be great. It's the rock collector, look. He's here collecting rocks for scenery and stuff. Oh, that's nice actually.
Hey Dad, I
bunch
made
of
a
barrels
medieval
in one
version of the Jeffland theme for the background if you want it. It's
Okay.
on the Reddit.
What? Creamy Splooge. What a name. Thanks so much for the bits. What is it? You made a medieval version of the Jeffland theme for the background. It's on the Reddit. Okay, let me just check this out quick. This sounds great. I want to hear this medieval version. When Sips promises a night stream. Sips wanted his own video to go on the billboard. Where here's an instrumental medieval version of the Jeffland theme if anyone wants to use it. Let's see. Hang on a second. Wow! This is great! Listen to this! You feel sorry for the horse that's gonna pull the cart full of rocks? Alright, how do I get this? How do I get this into the game again? What is it? SoundCloud converter? SoundCloud to MP3. Convert SoundCloud to MP3 online and download. Which one was it again? Was it this one? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just grab this quick and put it in the game. That'd be great. Okay. I'm downloading the song now as we speak. And where does the stuff go again? It's documents, frontier developments, planet coaster, user music, right? Ye old Jeffland. All right. Got it, baby. I got it. Okay, let's put this in. We're gonna have to find these speakers that I buried a bunch of speakers over here too. Alright, hold up. Let me find some of these speakers and change them. I think there's one here. Ah, here it is. Oh my lord. Oh, I see. It's part of this building. That's why. I must have made a mistake. Okay, good. Let me just remove this from the building. Magical town. Oh, that sounds great. Holy shit, Creamy Splooge. Thanks very much. That's fucking perfect. That's perfect. There's a conflicting one over here. Where did I put this one? Ah, it's here. What building is this part of? Yeah, it's not. It's not part of any building. It's fine. Oh, fuck. I do that every time. Okay, hang on. Okay. So this one needs to be... And a bunch of guys creaming your dad. There's another one over here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Luckily, I just put them under the road, so it's like kind of easy to find them. There's like one here too. Ah, there it is. Oh god, I keep doing that. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's the hot dog squad music. That's fine. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, you're the best. Thanks so much. Thanks, Creamy Splooge. Wow, I don't think anybody's gonna bother riding this ride. It's getting a couple of more people coming into this part though, right? There's no toilet over here still. Still don't have a toilet. We might be able to just put one like under here, but it'll wreck all the scenery, right? Oh my god. And this needs to be... We gotta turn this down. It's too fucking loud. Wow, there are people on it! That's insane. Okay, so we have a rock cart here now. Because why not? And we're gonna have a couple of rocks here as well. Just to like liven this place up a little bit. Just to make it look a little bit more, I don't know, not sparse, I guess. Need like some bushes and stuff in here too. Bushes. Heck yeah.
There's no tour of Jersey Dairy, but you can simulate the effect in the comfort of home by getting a rubber glove, filling it with Jersey milk and squishing. We make our own entertainment here. You're welcome.
Thanks so much, man. I'm gonna do that tonight. There's no football on tonight, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put a bunch of milk into a rubber glove and squishing it. It's gonna be great. Thanks so much, Ex Machina. Again, thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks. Sips' fart face. Thanks for the bits as well. Also, nice name. It's true. I do receive many farts on my face, on my person. It happens. Okay. We can have like some trees here. We can have some more bushes here. We could have... I like these trees, but I'm just worried that if we use the same tree every time, it's gonna look like... Like maybe we need a couple of yellow trees too. Just to like spruce it up a little bit, you know? Get it? Talking about trees. Spruce. Ha ha ha. No, it looks good. I like the yellow. Oh, some dead trees near the ride. I don't really need to theme this up, I don't think. It's just like it's like a crappy throwaway ride. It's mainly just so that we can say we have place to ride, also so that people actually come to this end of the park, because nobody is right now. Nobody wants to come to this side of the park. Ontario. Jeffland is the best place to go. Seeing friends you miss and a great big shit in your pants. Everyone loves Jeffland. Shoobity-doo. Seeing friends you miss and a great big kiss. Everyone loves dolphin cruelty in Niagara Falls, Ontario. We treat the whales very badly. No, I don't know if they do, actually. Maybe that's like not fair to say, because they probably do look after the whales fairly well at Marineland. But was it Marineland or SeaWorld where they were like under investigation at one point for potentially not taking care of the whales and the dolphins properly? They were getting like depressed and trying to break out and stuff. It was SeaWorld. What happened there? And wasn't there like a thing about PetSmart a couple years ago too, where like a dude was like caught on camera killing a hamster or something? And when they questioned him about it, he was like, "Oh, it was a defective one, so that's what we do around here." He just like whipped it on the floor. Fucking crazy, isn't it?
Adding rides won't ruin the aesthetic. Just make it look like a themed theme park. You can make it look cool by having small rides in building and bigger rides having stations and queues in buildings. Also build a roller coaster with a loop over the path.
Oh my god. A roller coaster with a loop over the path. That sounds too crazy for me. That just sounds too crazy to me. But yeah, I know what you mean, Anonymous Boik. You can make it look cool by having small rides in building and bigger rides having stations and queues in building. Also build a roller coaster with loop over the path. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think like I think for this ride though, and for this part of like the park, I think it's okay to just have a couple of rides jutting out from the street and then hidden back here as like a separator sort of thing. And then maybe we could think about having a big indoor ride like in like the more built up medieval town sort of thing. That might work. We'll have to see. I'm not sure. Okay. So this fence stretches all the way over to here now, and we want to do some more scenery stuff out here just to make it look a little bit better. We'll get some bushes and stuff. You can never go wrong with a couple of bushes. Seeing friends you miss and a bunch of guys stealing your bags. Everyone loves Jeffland. That ride sounds nuts. There's people on it. This guy got a crown already. We haven't even opened the medieval Hats Fantastic yet. How did he manage to do it, everybody? I don't know. I don't know how he's managed that. Dun, dun. Okay, good. Can have like a a flowery bush. I don't know if that's too sort of like randomly there though. Put one of these here. We can also grab like that, just like leaf it up a little bit. There's these things here too. There's the small one, and there's like this big one here too, which looks kind of nice. All right, perfect. And then we need some leaves down here. Wherever there's trees and like greenery, you have to have like some leaves and stuff, right? It's the law. Okay, great. That looks pretty nice. So now, you come through here and you can't even see the ride except for the evil witch poking up above the thing, but that's fine. And hopefully it'll get a couple of people over here. The thing is though, is this ride isn't like big ticket enough to pull them away from It's High Goon, which is probably where most people are still going, because the prestige of it as well is huge. But the queue is not that long. No, it's still pretty long actually. The prestige of High Goon is like almost 1,000, I think. Now it's nuts. Yeah, 995. This is the appeal and value of a ride to guests. $25 to ride this thing. $25. I don't have enough money to go on It's High Goon. That's 12% of people in the park. Oh shit! Yeah, we need an ATM in the in Medieval Land as well, right? Right. $25. I know. 25 smackers for one ride. That's crazy, isn't it? People ride it like again and again too. It's great. It's perfect. Everyone loves the Jeffland. Okay, perfect. So, in terms of, I guess we can start doing like the built-up bit, cornering around here and then into here, and like I want to have like some cool like walkway things and stuff too, with things hanging off, and then it can come down here and around here. So what we could do is we could have like in the buildings, we could have like little arches with like paths that lead you out into here, where we could put more rides, and then maybe open it up a little bit as well to make like little like plazas or whatever, and same here. And then we have to be mindful that this is still Western Town, so we have to have a couple of Western buildings and theming around here, and then probably just like a wall of trees separating it, so that you're not in Western Town and you look over and you're like, oh well, shit, look, it's Medieval Town. You'll be able to see the castle from everywhere, but you shouldn't be able to see like the backs of these buildings and stuff. Or maybe you should. Maybe it'll entice people to come over. No, have a medieval city street as a facade, then behind it lots of rides. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do as a facade. Man, I love a facade. Okay, we're gonna go for the old facade. It'll be fine. All right, so here and on an angle snap, we want to what the hell? That's nuts. Okay, so we want this connector here too, right? So now all of a sudden, whereas before when you were at Logorama, it was like, oh my god, I'm in the absolute worst part of the park. Not in terms of decoration, because Logorama looks fantastic. Look, we built a fucking sawmill in here and stuff. But it's just back here, and it takes forever to get back to like the front of the park. But now look, you can take this shortcut, go through the hedge maze, get to the castle. We can have like a little themed entrance here and stuff too. So the same way that we've got the themed entrances here, we'll have a couple of themed entrances here. So we'll have like another one spoken off here, and then we can have a couple of buildings, and we could even like disguise this path with like some of like the medieval facade sort of thing, right? The facade. Wait, I built Logorama. Yeah, I haven't detailed it yet, but it is built, and people are riding it too. It's open. I started doing like the entrance. I got up to a point with it, and then I sort of gave up. It looks all right though. I like it. Look, there's a nice waterfall back here. There's a couple floating barrels. There's like a little creek. It's gonna be like some rapids when we're all done with it. Fast pass is pretty good too. I didn't put fast pass on this, but it doesn't really matter. I can't imagine that this ride is ever gonna be busy. Look, there's a little family here waiting to go on though. It's pretty good. No? Could use some more trees. I know. We need to add trees and stuff everywhere pretty much. Okay. Pam 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 wow pam 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 wow. We don't have to spend too much time decorating this, but it'll be good to have it like somewhat decorated around here, just so that we can say we're done with this part and we can just move on to like the next, you know. Do. I think we want like an even smaller one. But that's fine. Want some more of these, or do you want like one of these? I don't know if it looks a little bit out of place. Do. This one is so green, right? But it doesn't look too bad when it's down, but it just at first when you select it, you just think, whoa, fuck, it's like super green. Okay. That's probably fine for that part. And actually, we've added all of this to this building, which is kind of weird now. So, like, if I try to, I'm gonna have to, I'll have to tidy up some of these buildings if we're gonna put them onto like the workshop or anything, right? Because it's gonna look crazy otherwise. There's just gonna be like crap everywhere. No, unnecessary crap everywhere. Oh my god, that sounds great. It's perfect. Is there anything else that we want to put like in the middle here? Like we could maybe put a building. I don't know what kind of building. What are we missing like in terms of rural medieval buildings? Like we've got the mill, we've got some stables, we've got a blacksmith, we've got a marketplace. What else? A bakery. Oh, a bakery could be kind of good actually. Can we can make a bakery. Let me see if I can find a bakery for inspiration. Let me find a medieval bakery. Medieval bakery. Oh yeah. So it'd be a little bit similar to the oh, that's kind of cool actually. So do we make it similar to the blacksmith where like the stuff is outside? So there's like a house.
Hey Sips,
and
is the Jeffland music available anywhere?
Outside you have
I
like
want to listen to it.
A dungeon. A watermill and bakery. A church. Add more toilets all over Jeffland. There's piss everywhere. I haven't seen any piss anywhere. Give me a wave. Thanks so much for the donation. Is the Jeffland music available anywhere I want to listen to it? It's on SoundCloud. I can't remember the links, but the one with me singing is on there, and also this medieval version is on there too. So we got a medieval version, so now we need a Wild West version as well. And then I have to go find every speaker that I put in Westland and change the music as well, which is crazy. That's gonna take forever. Okay, so we want a bakery with like the baking stuff happening outside. similar to like how we had the okay, we can do that. We can do that. Do we want to have the bakery like here? Because that could look kind of cool, right? Like I'm thinking at the back here we have sort of like a wooded you know, like framework with like a roof area and then just the actual house. No? I think a swimming pool there. Everybody loves Jeffland. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. A tiny house with an oven outside. Okay. It'll probably be about as big as the blacksmith, and then I think we're gonna put it in the middle here, just to make better use of this space here, right? Staff members can't find a staff building with space. Which one? Staff resting capacity. Staff building 166 has nobody in it. Well, we're in sandbox now, right? So we can just whack it up. It doesn't matter.